may babalik niyo ba yung karangalan na sira sa akin, sa aking pamilya? Wala daw video na pwedeng pagkakilanlan ng salarin. Pero kung makikita mo, meron po.
Diyan po tumayo si Mayor Cesar Perez sa areang yan. At umiikot siya sa munisipyo. Paikot-ikot siya mula alas 10 ng umaga hanggang sa pinatay si Mayor Cesar Perez. Yan ang CCTV na hindi nila nakita. Hindi piniresenta sa korte. Ayan ang mayor namin, si Cesar Perez. Dumiretso siya doon, bumalik siya dahil may tumawag sa kanya. Most likely, ang tumawag sa kanya ay grupo din nila.
Ako po si Norvin Lantigan Tamisin, naging konsyal po ng Bayan ng Los Baños for 12 years, independent, 2013 and 16 po, nahalal bilang independent at #1 councilor po ng aming bayan. Natapos po ang aking termo ng 2019, June 30, at ako po ay isang human resource practitioner at isang professor po. So bumalik po ako sa pribadong buhay. Noong December 3, ako po ay nasa garden ng aking kaibigan dahil mahilig po akong mag-alaga ng bonsai. Nagtitinda rin po sa pamamagitan ng pagtuturo ng kaibigan ko si Mr. Emmanuel Mapili. Mula po alas 5 hanggang madaling araw ay nandun po kami at nakipagkwentuhan at nakauwi na po ng pasado alas 2. Nagulat na lang po ako, nalaman ko na pinatay daw po si Mayor Perez. That was December 3, 2020 po, Your Honor. Umalingaw nga ako dahil si Mayor Perez po, at that time, based on reports, he was included in the narco list from the original list. Kami naman po ay siyempre nababasa lang, ngunit hindi ko po nakikita. In honor of the late Mayor Perez, hindi ko po alam. Nagulat na lang po ako, naglabasan sa news na ako pala po ay nahabla. Samantalang wala naman po akong kalam-alam doon. Sa nasabing habla, sinasabi nila na nakita daw po ako within the vicinity sa tapat ng 7-Eleven. Wala naman po ako doon. Ang masakit po nito, may nagturo na isang bogus witness na nakita daw niya ako. Kaya nung ma-file yung case, sa kanilang reklamo ay merong video pero hindi po nila isinumite at hindi rin ho kami nabigyan ng kopya. Habang naka-file, marami pong maaligid sa bahay, laging tanong ng tanong, alam ko po mga pulis yun, nakasibilyan. Minabuti po ng pamilya ko na umalis muna po ako. At napagdesisyonan ko upang hindi naman po sila madamay. Dahil alam ko po, malaki ang posibilidad na itutumba nila ako para maging case closed. Kaya lumayo po ako pero hindi po ako nagtago. Naglipat-lipat lang ako at nakikita naman po ko dahil kung sakaling ako itutumba, wag na lang madamay ang pamilya ko. May mga anak din naman ako eh. Nagulat ako, nahuli nila ako sa Baguio, pero hindi po ako nagtago. Dahil naglalakad lang po ako. Kung ako po ay magtatago, pupunta po ako ng ibang bansa. At magpapakalayo-layo ako, pero talagang haharapin namin, gusto lang namin malaman kung saan at kailan ko magagawa ng parang ipaglaban ng sarili ko. Nung ako po nahuli, naghihiring na nailabas yung video na kumakalat ho sa mga Facebook, sa mga messengers. Nagulat kami. Wala naman ako sa video. Kung nailabas lang po yun ng mga pulis na siyang gumawa ang Task Force Perez, ang PNP Los Baños at that time, kung nilabas lang nila, hindi sana kami makakasuhan. Ang sinasabi nila, wala daw video na pwedeng pagkakilanlan ng salarin. Pero kung makikita mo, meron po. Meron. Sinama nila si Ginoong Glenn Arrieta na LCR head na galing ng civil service. I don't know the person personally. Sinasabi nila pinapaling daw ang video, kaya walang makita. Pero bakit meron? Hindi ko pakahabaan, pero kaya po ako nagpunta dito sa inyong paanyaya dahil nung sinabi po ni Madam Colonel Garma na ang bumira daw po o pumatay ay ang team ni Major Albotra, nagsaliksik po ako ng mga videos. Nakita ko yung itsura, pangangatawan, parehong-pareho halos pagkakahawig ng nasa video na kumakalat sa Los Baños na hindi inilabas ng PNP sa korte na sinumiti kagad upang hindi sana kami nakasampahan ng kaso sa court. Paglabas unon, nakita ko pareho ng relo, halos pareho ng build, hard worker o nag-gym. Nakita ko pareho ng balikat, pareho ng gupit, nakasombrero, pareho ng binte, 5.56 mm ang ginamit, sniper din po. Sabi ko, bakit ho ganun? Your Honor, I thought the PNP is supposed to protect and serve the people. But I was denied of that privilege. I know not all, but a few of them are scalawags. Because they keep on implicating, some of them keep on implicating innocent people just for them to prove that they have done something or to please their officers, whoever they are. Alam nyo, malaki ho nasira sa akin eh. Nabenta ko lahat, mga ari-arian ko, pamilya ko, lumaban lang sa kasong to. You know how hard it is to hire a lawyer to defend yourself. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta kasi kalaban mo, mga naka-uniforme. Para lang matigil yung kaso, tutumba ka talaga. Kaya sabi ko, bakit pa ako matatakot? Inalis nyo na eh. May mga anak ako nabubuli sa school. Hindi ako nakakapagtrabaho because of that record. Ako po naman nakapagtapos din naman ng MBA sa Ateneo. Through scholarship, pinaghirapan ko. Ngayon may babalik niyo ba yung karangalan na sira sa akin, sa aking pamilya? I came here to find out the truth, to seek for the truth. Ngayon lang ako umiyak sa buong buhay ko. But we deserve the truth. The people of Los Baños deserve the truth. My family deserve the truth. Most especially my children. May anak din naman kayo. Sabi nga nung isa, iinog din ang buhay. Kahit lahat kayo nasa mga kapulisyahan, yung ibang mga bad eggs, makakarma din kayo. Tama naman. Gano'ng kasakit kayo nangyari kay Senator De Lima, 7 taon. Ako, 7 buwan. But regardless of the time, are we speaking of quantity? One day in jail is very hard. Even if you are guilty. What more if you're not guilty? I'm speaking on behalf of those people na namatay, na parusahan na walang kasalanan. Kung ikamamatay ko, itatanggapin ko, kaysa naman sirang-sira pangalan ko. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I kept this for a long time. When I was inside, I keep on praying. That's the only thing that kept me alive aside from my family support and my relatives and friends. Pero hindi lahat ng tao makukulong kaya. Hindi lahat kaya. At hindi lahat may babalik ang ginawa nila. Your Honor, I can take things personally, regardless of how I feel. I always wanted to do the right thing. for 12 years. I have no record of corruption. I have no record of being an abusive public servant. Yes, I file cases against those corrupt and abusive public officials because that is the mandate. Aside from being legal, it is a moral obligation on my part. When they're trying to set up a casino, I expose and try to stop it. When they're dumping the garbage at the creek of Makiling Forest Reserve, wherein the licit will go directly sa lawa ng lalawigan ng Laguna at mamamatay ang mga isda at yaman dagat, I expose and file na the necessary cases. When they cut the 29 trees in Jamboree, Los Baños, I tried to stop it because they're about to cut 602 more trees. Your Honor, if this is what I deserve for fighting for what is right, and then so be it. But I'm not a killer. Even in my mind, I don't think of it. Hindi ko po yan magagawa. Wala po yan sa pagkatao ko, sa pamilya ko, sa lahi ko. Yes, I file cases, but I don't kill people. That's why I would like to take this opportunity, Your Honor. I did not kill him. I have no idea why my name was implicated in this case. As a matter of fact, even if I have reasons or compelling reasons, still I will not do it. Hindi ko po gagawin yan. Because I believe in the rule of law. Kaya nga po ako naghahable eh. Lahat po nagkakamali, pinipilit kong itama. Kung ayaw po, nakontra ako. Pag ayaw, I seek the help of the court, especially ombudsman, so that they will be the one to decide. And at the time when Mayor Perez was killed, I'm no longer a politician or public servant at that time. Nasa private life na po ako. Hindi po ako makikinabang kung sakali man. Hindi ko rin po magagawa, bukod sa walang kapakinabangan, hindi po yan ang aking pagkatao. Kilala po ako ni Sir Dan, nanungkulan po yan sa Laguna. Nangahabla lang po ako. Pero hindi po ako napatay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. No? The only, I think, the crime or sin that you have committed is you're fighting against the mayor during that time. Because being the vice governor of the province of Laguna during that time, I know this fellow, Mr. Chairman. And si Mayor Perez was also a board member during that time da kami magkasama. Ako po ang vice governor nila. At we have talked about you, how you fought the administration of Mayor Perez then. But it was a fight that is natural on a democratic form of our government. And I was shocked to find out that you were involved during that time that I was the mayor of the city of Santa Rosa already. And you were implicated. Ang problem, Mr. Chairman, nakakalungkot lamang that those people in power in the PNP organization, nakakuha sila ng sketch nung tao na allegedly pumatay. Pero ang layo-layo naman sa muka nung former councilor ng Los Baños. And I really am shocked to find out why these people from the PNP have chosen you to be the poll guy. Actually, you were poll guy ka talaga, but we will establish that. We will establish, and we will give these people that we have invited a chance to prove that we are wrong. And the chismis, allegedly, that was received by former GM Garma was indeed a chismis. We will try to prove it now. Now, Mr. Chairman, allow me to show a video, no? Para makita po natin yung mga comparison between those being accused, those being manifested by GM Garma, that it was told to him by Major Albotra and now Colonel Albotra
Do you have also
that
knowledge
he
about
was boasting, no? Naging boastful siya in telling GM Garma that grupo nila ang tumira kay Halili. And when this fellow saw our investigation during that time, he immediately called me and tried to compare what happened. And sabi ko, I will not believe right away. Give me story and give me evidences. Because here, in our Quadcom, hindi po tayo nag-entertain kung walang valid na mga ebidensya. So, Mr. Chairman, allow us to try to see these two videos before we ask our officials from the PNP.
also knowledge about those other personalities who have been killed on the war on drugs? Like big personalities that you know about?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mayor Halili, pinagmalaki kasi ng isa, sir, na sila.
Sino yung nagmalaking yun?
Major Albotra, Mr. Chair.
Major
Albotra of Region 7.
Albotra?
Yes.
Of Region 7?
Yes po. Lieutenant Colonel Albotra na ata.
Albotra. Kenneth Albotra to be invited in the next hearing.
Politika ang nakikitang anggulo sa pagpatay sa alkalde ng Los Baños, Laguna na si Cesar Perez. Si Perez kabilang sa narco-list ni Pangulong Duterte noong nakaraang taon.
Matatandaan kasama si Mayor Perez sa narco-list ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Itinanggi ito ni Perez at sinabing pamumulitika at paniniralang ng kanyang mga kalaban ang pagkakasangkot umano niya sa iligal na droga.
So yan yung supposedly na kasama sa team ng pumatay. Pumunta siya doon sa area na kung saan pinatay si Mayor. Diyan tumayo si Mayor Cesar Perez sa area yan. At umiikot siya sa munisipyo. Paikot-ikot siya mula alas 10 ng umaga hanggang sa pinatay si Mayor Cesar Perez. Yan ang taong hindi nakita ng ating mga kapulisan. Yan ang CCTV na hindi nila nakita. Hindi piniresenta sa korte. And why this was not presented? Itong ban na to, na ginamit nilang AC 4033, nirambol lamang nila yung plaka na ginamit kay Halili. Diyan sila nagtago. 6:12 hanggang 8:30, ayan, diyan. Andito ang munisipyo sa kanan. At sa area yan, wala dyan si Tamisin. Wala dyan si Konsehal Norbin Tamisin. Makikita niyo yung ban. Ayan. Na kung saan dyan nagsimula yung pagputok. ACA 433. At yan din ang ginamit nila kay Halili. Nirambol lang yung plate number. Yun, umalis na. Makikita natin sa kabilang CCTV yan, lumalabas na sila. Pagkatapos nilang si Mayor Cesar Perez. Ang sinasabi nila, ang gunman nandun sa 7-Eleven. Andyan ang gunman. Mula alas 10 ng umaga hanggang 8:45, umalis na sila ng Los Baños papunta doon sa Calamba. Alright. So we have invited, Mr. Chairman, also the mga PNP sa Los Baños. Yung ating pong Colonel Albotra, you are now a colonel, correct?
Mr. Chair, I am Police Captain, Mr. Chair.
Captain Albotra?
Yes po, Mr.
Ay,
Chair.
ano ka na? Captain pala.
Yes,
From
sir.
Major to Captain.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Tama ba? From
Chairman.
Captain muna bago. Yes.
Colonel, Captain Albotra, anong class ka?
2006.
I'm a member of Paid Pay Class 2006, Mr. Chair.
2006, so classmate kayo ni Colonel Santi Mendoza.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Why you're still rank of captain? Most of your classmates are light colonel and some are major.
Mr. Chair, 2 months ago, Mr. Chair, my promotion order was cancelled last 2016 na promotion, Mr. Chair. Kaya na balik po ako sa rank of Police Captain.
You're demoted.
Not demoted, Mr. Chair. Cancelled lang po, Mr. Chair.
Cancelled yung promotion mo for major.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Miss Garma, is the guy, Captain Albotra, is the person that you mentioned?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So you confirm that Captain Albotra is the same as alleged Colonel Albotra?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Captain Albotra, during that time, no, noong June 4 hanggang June 27 of 2018, no? June 4 to June 27, 5 days before the killing of Antonio Halili, you were assigned sa Calamba City. Yes or no?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
You were assigned in the Calamba City primarily for what purpose? Anong assignment ang binigay sa iyo nung nasa Calamba City ka?
Mr. Chair, last June 14, 2018, I was issued order.
Anong inassign sa iyo? Anong inassign sa iyo?
Intel-
Anong function mo?
Intel operative po, Mr. Chair.
Intel ng ano? Ng
Intel ng Calamba City Police Station po.
ng SDEU,
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Drug Enforcement Unit. Correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, yun ang reason kung bakit ka nilipat for 23 days sa Calamba City. And Calamba City is just beside Tanawan City. Tama?
I have no idea, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, sa loob ng 23 araw na you were assigned in Calamba City as intel of the Drug Enforcement Unit, anong ginawa mo sa loob ng 23 days that you were assigned in that city?
Mr. Chair, I have submitted the affidavit, Mr. Chair.
Yes, we have received your affidavit.
Nakalagay po doon, Mr. Chair, yung mga araw po ng timeline po at saka yung mga activities ko po doon, Mr. Chair.
I got your affidavit. But what I'm asking you is, anong ginawa mo bilang ikaw ay intel ng DEU sa Calamba City? Anong work ang ginawa mo during that time?
Mr. Chair, nagtrabaho po ako bilang intel and SDEU ng Calamba City Police Station for only 6 days, Mr. Chair, because our order was nullified then, Mr. Chair.
Hindi yun ang tinatanong ko. Ano? You were designated June 4.
June
Tama?
14 po, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
June 14, Mr. Chair.
Andito sa affidavit mo. On June 4, 2018, I was issued SO number 7750 for reassignment from Region 7 to Region 4, Calabarzon.
Yes, Mr. Chair, that's the special order, Mr. Chair.
Special order.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
So ngayon, lumipad ka na doon.
Lumipad po ako ng June 8, Mr. Chair. I think that was Friday.
Yeah, oo.
And then,
It doesn't matter na sa akin yun eh. Ang tinatanong ko sa iyo, anong ginawa mo nung panahon na sinasabi mo dito from June 12, June 14, na nakuha mo yung order mo, sinasabi mo, Tapos, umalis ka na doon ng June 27, nung ikaw binalik na sa Region 7, anong ginawa mo sa area? Kasi yun ang trabaho mo, Intel DEU di ba? So, anong in-Intel mo during that time?
I only work as Intel, Mr. Chair, for only 6 days, Mr. Chair, kasi nalified nga po
Okay,
yung role
correct.
namin. Opo.
Sa 6 days, anong ginawa mo?
Nagtrabaho po ako, Mr. Chair.
Anong tinrabaho mo?
Yung mga ano po, Mr. Chair, flagship programs po ng PNP.
Ng ano?
Gambling, drugs, wanted persons. Meron pong mga accomplishment niyo siguro doon, Mr. Chair, na nakikita doon sa police station, Mr. Chair.
At, pagkatapos ng trabaho mong yan, ibinalik ka.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I remember then RD, Brigadier General Ted Caranza, called us to report to his office and inform us that we will be relieved out of Proper A. So that was very unexpected, Mr. Chair. So after a day or two, nag-back up na po ako, Mr. Chair, at lumipad pabalik ng Cebu, Mr. Chair.
At sinasabi mo dito sa affidavit mo, after na babalik ka sa Cebu, nag-courtesy call ka ng July 2, no? Kay Colonel Garma.
Mr. Chair, I remember, Mr. Chair, that was Monday. Yun po ay assumption ng Office ni Ma'am Garma. Kaya pumunta po ako doon. Ngunit hindi po kami nakapag-usap kasi marami pong tao at saka pagkatapos po ng assumption niya, diretso po sila sa conference room, Mr. Chair.
Okay, and during that time, July 2, dito pinatay si Tony Halili. At ang sinasabi mo, naandun ka sa assumption ni Colonel Garma. Colonel Garma, can you kindly confirm to us, nung July 2, na kung saan dito pinatay si Tony Halili, were you able to meet si Captain Albotra?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko na maalala sa dami po ng mga officers during that time.
Okay. At dito sa kanyang affidavit, sinasabi niya dito, noong July 3 to 4, nag-courtesy call siya sa CCPO. Ikaw yon. And July 5, 2018, nag-issue ng order para dalhin siya doon sa traffic patrol group. Na-sign mo. So, kailan mo siya nakausap?
So, most likely, Mr. Chair, after the turnover po ng command when I assumed as city director. So, most likely, that's before July 5 when the order was issued to him as in charge of the assigned sa traffic group.
At doon mo siya nakausap about doon sa pagiging boastful niya sa nangyari kay Halili?
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasi may PDS po kasi yan na pinakita sa akin. So nakikita ko yung kung saan ang mga assignment. So nagtanong ako saan siya galing. So very comfortable naman po siya na nagkwento na galing siya sa Region 4A at nakwento po niya sa akin yung operation.
At yun ang sinabi niya?
Yes, Mayor Halili.
Anong pagkakasabi niya, GM?
He is part of the said operation. Hindi naman niya sinabi siya ang bumaril or something, but the fact na sinabi niya he is part, I assume na merong
kinalaman.
Trabaho. Yes, sir. And mga ganyan kasing trabaho, compartmentalized po yung work. So, hindi na rin po ako masyadong nagtanong. Asang alam ko lang, nakwento niya, sharpshooter po yung bumaril.
So, Captain Albotra, do you confirm that nagkaroon kayo ng usapan sa kanyang opisina?
Sigurado nag-usap kayo, Mr. Chair, kasi ako po ay nagko-courtesy call, but never did I remember saying something, anything like that, Mr. Chair.
Captain Albotra, remember, you are under oath.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
At kung sakasakali na may kinalaman ka at involved ka sa grupong ito, aminin mo na. Kasi darating ang panahon, hahabulin ka ng pagkakataon, maniwala ka sa amin. Marami na kami napatunayan sa kongresong ito. Marami na kaming napatunayan noong paman. Hahabulin ka namin kung talagang involved ka. Maniwala ka sa amin.
Can I say something, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, my conscience is very clear. I have not involved in any way to the killing of Mayor Halili, Mr. Chair.
What is your relationship with Major Andulan.
Major Adulan is my classmate, Mr. Chair.
Major Andulan, kayo'y magkasama ni Captain Albotra. Magkaibigan kayo, correct?
Not really, sir. He's just my classmate, sir. Ngayon ko lang po siya nakasama, sir.
Andito sa Facebook nyo yung mga closeness eh. Ha? Huwag kayong magpo-post kung hindi kayo magkakasama. Ayan, no? Kim Aquino, Parado, Revita, Andulan, Kenneth Paul Albotra. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, Andulan, dahil magkakilala kayo ni Colonel Albotra, ni Captain Albotra, bakit ikaw ang humuli? Bakit ikaw ang humuli kay Norbin Tamisin? Anong kinalaman ng pagkatao mo during that time that you were assigned in Cavite?
Mr. Chair, during that time, sir, I was assigned in Batangas CIDG as the chief, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yeah po.
Bakit ikaw humuli? Bakit hindi ka nakipag-coordinate sa CIDG namin, sa Kabuyaw? Ang lapit-lapit ng Kabuyaw.
No, sir. We apprehended him, sir. We implemented the warrant of arrest.
Bakit nga hindi ka nakipag-coordinate sa Kabuyaw? May CIDG tayo dun eh.
Yes, sir. I coordinated with the CIDG.
You coordinated?
Yes, sir. Sa COP po ng
after
Los
the
Baños.
arrest, saan nyo dinala si,
Sa Camp Vicente Malbar po, sir.
Correct,
Yes,
Batangas.
sir. Opo,
Tama, Batangas.
Yes, sir. Opo.
O ba't hindi nyo dinala sa amin, sa Kabuyaw? If you coordinated rightly with the province of Laguna, with the CIDG sa Kabuyaw, bakit dinala mo sa area mo? Sino ang CIDG during that time sa Kabuyaw? If you coordinated with Kabuyaw,
Si Major Dilem po, sir.
did you coordinated with him rightly, properly? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Through phone, sir. Nag-coordinate po ako sa kanya. Together with the COP of Los
Mr.
Baños,
Chairman,
sir.
we'll be asking the person of the CIDG chief of the province of Laguna in the city of Cabuyao in the next hearing. So saan mo na-apprehend si
Barangay Bukaking Drive, Baguio City, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So nung ma-apprehend mo si Norbic Tamisin, si Konsehal, anong basis ninyo for the arrest order?
Mr. Chair, he has a warrant of arrest of murder po, sir. Under branch 107 of...
And using this picture?
No, sir.
Anong ginamit ninyo? Paano nyo nalaman na siya yun?
We have an informant, sir.
So hindi nyo ginamit tong picture na to? Sa pag-aresto sa kanya?
No, sir. Since, ano po, sir, yung informant, sir, close po sa kanya, sir.
Ano yung?
Yung informant niya po, sir, close po sa kanya, sir.
Yung mga witnesses nyo. Sino mga nagturo sa kay Norbic sa Tamisin during that time? Because you have two witnesses.
Informant, sir. Informant, sir, yung nagturo sa amin, sir.
You have witnesses. Di ba? Na nakakita sa kanya sa 7-Eleven na nandun daw siya. Sino yung mga yon?
Those two informants, sir.
Na ginamit yung witnesses sa kaso.
Yes, sir.
Anong pangalan? Public record dyan. Norbic, who are these people? Raybel.
Raymond Raven ng B-10 sa Baipo na hindi naman po doon nakatira.
And these are the people that you have trusted in trying to find out that this person is the one who is being accused of. Tama? Mali? Yung taong sinabi mo kanina, yung dalawa.
No, sir.
So ano naging basis nyo? Yung sabi mo, yung witnesses,
The basis
yung dalawa.
of the first is the warrant of arrest, sir. And then, sir, may pointer po kasi kami na close po sa kanya, sir. Dalawa po yun, sir. I can give you names to, kung if you allow it, sir, to
Sige,
have an
please, give us the
executive
name.
session,
Ano.
sir.
And also, pareho siya doon sa kaso na final against against Norbin Tamisin. Tama?
Yes, sir. Opo. Informant lang, sir. So, yung sa amin, sir, sa implementation lang po of the warrant of arrest from Tamisin. And
What is your relationship with the former General Bato?
For 2016 to 2018, sir, is my chief PNP that time, sir.
No, I mean your personal relationship with him.
Wala po, sir. Wala po kaming personal. Hindi po ako na-assign ng Davao. Hindi
Sa
po
anak
ako,
niya, na-assign ka?
During my tenure
Yes or
as...
no?
Yes, sir. Sa
Yes.
PNPA, sir. When
That
I-
is your relationship. Na-assign ka sa anak. I'm asking you, ano relationship mo eh? Sabi mo, wala kang relationship. Because ikaw ang pinagbantay sa anak ni General Bato na nag-aaral pa yung anak niya sa PNPA. Yes or no?
No, sir. Prior to my assignment there, sir, doon na po ako na-assign, saka pa lang po pumasok yung
Sa anak niya?
Opo, sir. Opo.
How many years ka na-assign sa anak niya?
I was assigned PNPA, sir, for 2 years po, sir.
Okay.
Opo.
Sige, thank you so much. Kay Garduque, asan si... Ikaw ang chief of police.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, sirs, Mr. Chairman. Yes.
Kailan ka na-assign sa Los Baños?
2020, sir, sometime November up to March 2020.
Again, sorry. I was not listening. So, kailan ka na-assign sa Los Baños?
Sometime November in 2020, sir, up to February 2021.
November 20, a month. Kailan sa November 20? Tell us.
Hindi ko na matandaan, sir, kasi wala akong...
Latter part of November or early part of November?
Early part ng November, sir.
Early part?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Siguraduhin mo kasi alam ko latter part ka lang. What is the exact date that you were appointed, designated as Chief of Police of Los Baños? Latter part or early part? Don't lie.
If you allow me, sir, let me check lang
Sige,
the record ko.
bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon,
Yes, sir.
latter part yan. So, pinatay si Cesar Perez December 3, 2020. Bago ka napunta sa Los Baños, nanggaling ka ng San Pedro, o nanggaling ka ng Cabuyao, o nanggaling ka ng Parañaque, o nanggaling ka ng Davao. Saan ka nanggaling?
Cabuyao City Police Station.
Cabuyao. Before Cabuyao, saan ka galing?
San Pedro City
San
Police
Pedro.
Station, sir.
Galing, bago na San Pedro, Parañaque. Or after ang Parañaque.
Later na lang yung Parañaque, sir.
Saan ka pinanganak?
Bukidnon, sir.
Sa?
Bukidnon, sir.
Bukidnon.
No, yes.
Nasaan ka sa Davao?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. During that time na na-assign ka dito, December 3, pinatay si Cesar Perez. You all know that the municipality of Los Baños have so many CCTVs. Ang dami ng CCTVs eh. Bakit hindi nyo sinama yung CCTV na nakita namin? Na kung saan nakita kung sino ang pumatay? Bakit hindi nyo ginamit ang CCTV?
Mr. Chairman, sir, if my recollection is right, kasama po siya sa evidence na isinabmit namin sa prosecutor.
Colonel, stop lying, ha? I'll be asking the documents coming from the court, kung isinama nyo. Councilor Norbin Tamisin, kasama ba?
Your Honor, sa Fiskalya, wala po. Wala po kaming kopya. Yan ay lumabas lang sa Facebook, nakita namin at napatunayan ko po nung nasa korte na po, nung nag-hearing na po kami. Pero sa Fiskalya, bago na isampa, hindi po namin nakita, hindi rin po kami nabigyan ng kopya, Your Honor.
Colonel,
If you will give us time, sir, para maikuha namin yung mga document dyan, then we will submit it, sir. Ang alam po namin during the conduct of investigation, kasama po lahat yun, sir, na tiningnan natin.
okay. Sige, Councilor
Your
Party,
Honor,
Tumisin.
when I spoke with one of the witnesses of the complainant, nasabi po sa atin na yan daw po ay ginawa, yung kanilang mga affidavits, na hindi naman sinabi na laban sa akin, kundi para daw kay Mayor Perez. Hindi naman po yan pinanumpaan sa piskal, sa hepe lang. Pero hindi naman daw po sila nagpunta kay hepe. Basta pagkagawa ni Aguilar, yung PSSG Ronel Aguilar, pinunpuntahan sila sa munisipyo, pinapipirma lang, pero hindi po sila, katulad ng isang witness, never po siyang nakaharap si hepe para pirmahan. Kaya po, hindi nila alam na yung pala ay gagamitin laban sa akin. Akala po nila para lang sa kaso ni Mayor Perez, pero hindi para po sa akin, Your Honor.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, may I
Sige, Chairman Acop, sige, go ahead,
your
please.
indulgence, Mr. Chairman? Kasi nalilito na ako eh. Kanina, sino yung, ano yung pangalan mo yan? Katabi ni Albotra sa kanan.
Lieutenant Andulan, Mr. Chair.
Yung party mo is pag-aresto kay konsehal, tama?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Pero sa kaso ni Mayor Perez, Direct Mayor Perez of Los Baños, tama?
Yes, sir.
Pero CIDG ka ng Batangas.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Okay. Si Colonel Gardoque, you were the chief of police of Los Baños
Yes po, sir.
nung napatay si Mayor
Mayor
Perez.
Perez.
Now, may I know kung merong SITG o task force na nag-imbestiga dito sa insidente na ito?
Yes, sir. Tama po, sir. Immediately upon the incident, sir, right after the incident, the SITG Perez was immediately formed.
And may I know kung sino po yung head ng SITG na ito?
On its initial phase, sir, it was headed by our DRDO.
And
Down
who
to
is the DRDO? Or who was the DRDO then?
It was Police Brigadier General Rodolph Dimas, sir.
Ronald
Dimas.
Dimas.
Yes, opo,
Dimas.
sir. Opo, sir.
Okay, and so ano ang mga composition ng SITG na ito?
The DRDO was the supervisor, sir, the PDs, the CIDG, the anti-carnapping unit. The
When you say PD Laguna.
PD Laguna po, sir.
And who was the PD of Laguna then?
It was Police Colonel Serafin Pitalio, sir.
Pitalio.
Opo, sir.
Siya ang PD. Ang RD si General Carranza.
No, sir.
Sino?
It was Police Brigadier General Natividad.
Who was then the chief investigator of the SITG?
The D7, sir, was the repository and the chief investigator of the SITG.
Iho, hindi ko naman tinatanong yung opisina niya yan. Tinatanong ko, sino eh?
Was if you allow me, sir, let me check po, sir, kung sino po yung...
Pakihanap. Dahil
Opo, sir.
hindi ka ba kasama sa SITG?
Kasama po, sir.
Now, did you have an investigation report about the incident?
Yes po, sir.
Yung ba isinabmit ninyo? Kanino?
It was coursed through to the PD up to the regional director, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, may I move that we invite the members of the SITG and to bring with them the investigation report that they have made insofar as the assassination of Mayor Perez of Los Baños, Laguna is concerned. Kasi sila lang naman makakasagot eh.
Yes.
Doon sa mga katanungan natin kung bakit ang claim ay walang CCTV, hindi na-identify lahat. Kasi ito, dapat kasama po sa investigation report lahat ito eh. And how they will be the only persons who can tell us why naging suspect si former Councilor Norvin Tamisin. As it is, I would like to ask them kung ano talaga ang nakita nila na motive, bakit pinatay si Kwan. Kung involved sa drugs yun, bakit isang civilian ang Kwan? Ang nakita nyo na gumawa nung krimen na yun, when in fact, he does not have any business doon po sa illegal drug trade, siguro dyan sa Los Baños, Laguna. Hindi ko makita yung connection eh. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Yes, siguro, Comsec, before I yield to Chairman Paduano, I think the person involved in the Task Force Perez was Jason B. Bombasi. Am I right, Garduque? Si Bombasi ang pinaka-head nung
He was the chief of the Provincial Investigation Office, but I am not sure if...
he is the one who handles this case.
We will check our record also, sir.
Comsec, can you kindly ask the, yung pinatatanong ni General Acop? Sige, go ahead, Chairman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, since Chairman Acop was moved to invite all those mentioned PNP personnel, I second the motion, Mr. Chairman, and that certain Gumbasin that was mentioned by Chairman Dan to be invited in the next hearing. And ito lang po yung tanong ko. Before I proceed with the question with regards to the evidence, no? Kasi Colonel Gardoque, when you were asked by Chairman Dan Fernandez, ito that's on record. Sinabi mo kasi na part of the evidence are the CCTV. Tama?
If my memory is right...
No, you mentioned it.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so ang tanong, bakit nakita mo ba kanina yung Presidente Chairman Dan Fernandez?
Yes, sir.
Oh, but yan ba yung video clips o video sa CCTV?
Kasama, sir, sa...
Are you sure?
Kasama, sir, sa tinignan namin yan during the incident.
And you also notice that one with ACA 4033 plate number that parked on the back of the municipal hall? Is it part of your investigation?
Yes, sir. Kasama,
Are you
sir.
sure of that?
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka?
Opo, sir.
O did you, in your investigation, nakafocus ba kayo doon sa van na yon?
Yes, sir. That is why in-involve namin, sir, yung sa SITG, yung anti-carnapping unit.
Oh, what's the result of that investigation with regards to that car?
I cannot remember the result of the...
How about the person that was focused during the presentation of that CCTV?
Kasama rin yan, sir, actually sa napaila natin as Jando, yung taong nakita natin.
And that video was also presented during the court hearing?
I believe, sir, kasama na nai-incorporate.
No, I believe, I ask you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka? Sigurado ka? Hindi, tinatanong kita, are you sure of that? Sigurado ka?
Maybe, sir, because that is
Ano
one
maybe?
of the...
I'm just asking you if that CCTV that focused that certain person was also part of your evidence.
Yes, sir.
Oh, tingnan mo yung profile nung nilabasan nyo ng warrant of arrest. Is he the same person sa profile niya?
No, sir.
Oh, ba't kayo pumayag? Ba't naging akusado yung former councilor? Na hindi pala pasok doon yung profile niya? yung physical appearance niya hindi pareho doon sa subject person. Now, a while ago, sinasabi mo nga, that person was also the subject of your investigation as John Doe.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Why?
That's the other suspect that we are trying to identify, sir.
That's the other suspect that you want to identify.
Yes, sir.
Eh, pero wala naman kayong mapakita sa CCTV na nandun si Konsyal. Oh, Colonel. Actually, who filed the case? Is it the family of Mayor Perez or the PNP?
The family of Mayor Perez, sir.
So the family of Mayor Perez believe that Mayor Perez was killed by the councilor. Ganon po ba?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, sir.
Because we have to invite the family.
Yes, sir.
I beg to disagree, Mr. Chair. Kasi nagte-text po sa akin yung anak ni former Mayor Perez. Hindi po sila naniniwala doon sa IR ninyo.
Oh, Colonel Duque, you're lying. A while ago, you admitted, you said that the family believes in your case, that indeed the councilor is the one who killed the mayor. Oh, Colonel Garduque, you're lying.
He was with us when we filed the case, sir. The son of Honorable Mayor Perez.
Eh, wala akong pakialam kung nandun siya. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, naniwala ba sila na hindi the councilor is the one who killed Mayor Perez? And you said, yes. Categorically. Hindi ko na hindi na nga ako nagtanong second. Anyway, pupunta rin tayo doon later. Now, Mr. Chair, let me ask Gigi Lasso, kasi in the statement of Chairman Acop, he mentioned that a narco-list official in the list was assassinated by a civilian. Konsyal pa. Do you confirm, DG Lasso, that the name of Mayor Perez was in the narco list?
Your Honor, as soon as I heard about the name, I asked my office to check on it. Please give me some more time, Your Honor, and before the end of this hearing, I will have an answer to your question, Your Honor.
Thank you. Pakikuha na rin po yung baka na naman after the assassination, saka naman nilagay yung pangalan. Kasi di ba may 3 list yan. Kindly check na lang din po. Pati yung date, kung kailan ipinasok yung pangalan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, DJ Lasso. Colonel Garduque, anong class ka sa PNPA?
I belong to PNPA 2001, Your Honor, sir.
2001.
Yes, sir.
Si Andulan is 2006. Tapos, si Albutrice 2006. Si Santes also sa 2006. Karandulan, you mentioned that you were assigned doon sa provincial, Batangas Provincial Police Office during the time.
Yes, Your Honor.
As
the Batangas head, sir, CIDG pa. Chief.
So, you're under the CIDG.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino yung regional director that time?
That time, sir, it was Police Colonel Lito Patay, sir.
Colonel Patay?
Yes, sir.
Colonel Patay. Is he the Colonel Patay class 1997?
Yes, Your Honor.
Colonel Patay, kindly have a seat. So, Colonel Patay, do you confirm that you are the head of the regional office of CIDG during the time when Mayor Perez was killed?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, that was your assignment after where? Previous to that, where is your assignment? Here, Quezon City?
No, Mr. Chair, from NCRPO, Mr. Chair.
NCRPO, anong assignment sa NCRPO?
Regional Logistics Research and Development Division.
So
Mr. Chair.
from Quezon City, which is Station 6, you were assigned NCRPO then?
Not
That,
yet,
that was when?
not yet, Mr. Chair.
No, prior to your assignment as the chief of CIDG in Region 4.
I was assigned as R4 of NCRPO, Mr. Chair.
When was the last year or month you were assigned, and year you were assigned in QC?
QC, Mr. Chair, as I've said, that was 2017 of September, I think, Mr. Chair.
You were relieved September 17 of what year?
2017, Mr. Chair.
2017. So from 2017, ano po yung mga assignment mo? Di ba parang binalik ka pa sa Mindanao?
No, Mr. Chair.
Wala
I was
na.
assigned at CIDG 3, Mr. Chair.
CIDG Region 3.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
When was that?
After QCPD, Mr. Chair.
When was that?
From 2017 to I cannot memorize the exact number, month, Mr. Chair, and date. Because it's all stated in my PDS, Mr. Chair.
Okay, anyway. Papacheck ko lang po. Mayroon akong PDS nyo. Wala lang dito ngayon. But anyways, during that time, gaano ka nakatagal doon sa Batangas na kay Major Perez?
Not Batangas, Mr. Chair. Region 4A,
Hindi,
Mr. Chair.
yung pangyayari sa Batangas, gaano ka nakatagal as Region 4A Chief ng CIDG?
I think I was assigned there February on that year, 2019, Mr. Chair.
February 2019?
I'm not sure, Mr. Chair.
February, baka 2020 because the killing happens December 3, 2020.
Yes, Mr. During the pandemic time, Mr. Chair.
Oh, okay.
COVID-19.
Now, are you aware of such incident?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you're part also of the SITG?
No, Mr. Chair. Only
You're not part?
Only the provincial offices, because the SITG usually emanates from the province.
So it's
Then
only the provincial?
All the members will be the officers from within the province, Mr. Chair.
No, but in this case, sinabi kanina ni Colonel Gardoque na it was Brigadier General Dimas who heads that SITG.
When it was elevated on the regional level, Mr. Chair, but I was not able to attend.
But are you aware, Colonel Patay, that Andulan, as the provincial head of the CITG, siya po ang nag-implement nung in serving the warrant of arrest?
Yes, Mr. Chair, because it is part of our mandate as manhunt.
No, wag mo akong pagsabihan ng trabaho, yung mandate nyo. Ang sinasabi ko po, are you aware that Andulan has the possession of warrant of arrest for the killing of Mayor Perez?
Mr. Chair, I could not recall because after Region 3, Region 4A, I was relieved, and I cannot remember when the warrant was issued by the court.
What you're saying is that during the December 3, 2020 incident, hindi ka na na-assign doon?
No, Mr. Chair, because the warrant will not be issued immediately, and maybe we can refer.
No, ang tanong ko ngayon, ano ba talaga? Alam mo ba talaga na may warrant na lumabas o wala during your stint as Regional Director of CIDG?
Hindi ko ma-remember, Mr. Chair.
When was your relief as CIDG Regional Director o Chief?
I'm not sure, Mr. Chair. Maybe in 2021. I'm not sure of the date, Mr. Chair. First quarter.
Anyway, babalikan kita, Colonel Patay.
Yes, Mr.
Yung
Chair.
PDS mo,
Yes, Mr.
ipapacheck ko yan.
first quarter maybe of
Ito na
2021.
naman, oh, Major Perez was assassinated. Doon ka na naman assign. What a coincidence. Now, Colonel Andulan, how did you come across with that warrant of arrest? Bakit hindi yung sa Calamba? Bakit kayo?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chair. Because the informant, it so happened na pumunta po siya ng Batangas, sir. From Los Baños, he went to his friend there, sir. And then he confessed, sir, na
He confessed na what?
na may warrant po nga si Mr.
And who
Norby.
is that informant of yours?
Yes, sir. Gaya po na sinabi ko po, sir. I will give you the name, sir, if you allow me to have an executive, sir. For security purpose din po nung informant, sir.
You will submit it in private sa committee.
Yes, sir. Sasabihin ko po sa...
Oh, please,
yes, sir. Yes,
write it down, then submit it to the committee.
Yes, sir. Apo.
Dalawa yan ang informant mo?
Yes, sir.